I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, folks, I apologize for the delay in the 2-Minute Fishing Report, but to say the least, I've been a little bit busy. I know a lot of people have been affected by the weather of late. I've been forecasting the weather, as many of you already know, but the weather's been the biggest story around here in the eastern South Dakota. Whether or not you're fighting the floodwaters, dealing with the wind, dealing with the hail and the thunderstorms, you name it, weather has been affecting us as fishermen. Guys have been still catching some fish the past week, and you'll see on some of the photos that I'll show you in this past week's catches. But some of those lakes include opens, a lot of 14 to 16 inch walleyes being caught up there, so be aware of that. Up in Bitter, a lot of smaller walleyes. That certain year class has been really productive. You have to sort through to really find those nicer, bigger fish, but still plenty of eaters. Enemy Swim doing quite well. Indian Springs, Waubay has been kind of slow due to the wind. Then also Reeds and Casey Slough has been doing well. Dry Lake by Clark has been doing really well, and that's been one of those things that have been continuing on for the past year. In the southeastern part of the state, we're talking about Ponset, also Thompson, 81 Ponds, Sinai, doing okay, just depending on the day. Also the same can be said for Henry, Brush, and then also Twin, the Trophy Lake north of Humboldt, has been doing fairly well, and we actually weighed in a keeper out of Twin. And then also Dry Lake by Willow Lake. Guys have been doing really well up there, but you got to fight through the pike. So if you don't mind doing that, Dry Lake is the place to go. What have guys been mainly using? A lot of crankbaits being pulled right now. Also a lot of live bait spinners, single hook or 2-hook spinners. Stop on by here at the store. We have a great supply of spinners that you can use, whether or not you go to Dry Lake or wherever you're going to go. Stop on by and take a look at it. Well, the perch bite hasn't really taken off around the area yet, but if you're looking for bluegill, you can go to Vermilion or also Enemy Swim. Crappie have been doing fairly well at Thompson, Enemy Swim, Pickerel, and Reeds. And the jigs that they've been using at those lakes to catch the crappie have been the Shiny Hiney. You knew I was going to say it. I have to do it. It's been one of the best crappie catching jigs that I've sold since I've owned this store. So stop on by and get you Shiny Heinies, and you can either tip it with a minnow or not, and it's still been productive. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos from this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered in that monthly drawing for that $25 gift certificate. So make sure you take that picture, that prize catch, and then you send it to us. Well, folks, here's to hoping that this week's weather will be a little bit more productive and more cooperative. I think this weekend's forecast is looking pretty nice, and so stop on by here at the store. Stop here at Dakota Angler at 605 East Benson Road in Sioux Falls. Pick up your bait, pick up what you need as far as tackle. We have what you need. I always say I'd like to be your one-stop shop for what you need for your next fishing trip. So stop on by, and if you need a large flat of crawlers or a pound of leeches, give us a call ahead of time and reserve it to make sure that you have it for your trip. Well, folks, that's this week's 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. Take care. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.